learning to sing the song Symphony. We're going to start with a warm-up, so let's just roll your shoulders around a little bit to make sure that they're nice and relaxed. Just stretch your forearms out a little bit like this, and then just shake down. We'll just do a quick hand warm-up, so if you just follow me and make sure that our hand shapes are beautiful. Here we go. Okay, good. Now the second thing we're going to do is a little bit bizarre, but I just want you to bear with me because there is method in my madness. So the first thing I want you to do is put your hands like this, like a boxer, like Rocky. And starting with our left hand, we're not starting with our left hand. Obviously we're not, because we're going to be right hand dominant. Starting with our right hand, we're going to go punch, punch, and then back to here. So nice and slowly, right hand first, punch, punch, and back to here. And again, punch, punch, and to here. And once more, punch, punch. Good. The next thing we're going to do is chop, chop. Yes, as if you were cutting a cucumber. Chop, chop. Nice straight, open hand. Chop, chop. Moving more from your wrist and your arm. Chop, chop, and again. Chop, chop. Good, now we're going to very, very slowly put that together. So we started with our hands here. We're going to lead right hand first. Not really slowly. Punch, punch, chop, chop. The movement is going to flow into the next, the first to the next. So again, punch, punch, chop, chop. And as you come to the chop, your left hand will naturally drop down to your side. You'll find that it's doing that anyway, I'm sure. And again, right hand first. Punch, punch, chop, chop. And again, punch, punch, chop, chop. You're probably all going, what is she doing? Okay, so now we're going to change the hand shape to this hand shape. Do you remember I said try to make your fingers, just relax them, just so that you're not all straining here. So a nice strong hand shape, but a reasonably relaxed shape like this. And we're going to go punch, punch, chop, chop. And again. Punch, punch, chop, chop. And there was method in my madness, because this is now your song is on repeat. And it's reasonably important because the whole choir is doing that. So it's reasonably important that we're really nicely in time. And that's why I'm really drilling down into this at the moment. So again, with this hand shape, let's go really, really slowly. Song is on repeat. And I go back to the punch, punch, chop, chop thing, because so that we can get the beat in our head. Punch, punch, chop, chop. You can see now I've just sped this up a little bit. Obviously the song is a bit faster than we're actually going right now. So here we go again with the punching, this hand shape. Punch, punch, chop, chop. Excellent. Once more. Punch, punch, chop, chop. That's about the speed that we need it. So now we will revert to the actual words, which are song is on repeat. And it's quite important that you say that out loud with me, because you're going to be singing it at the same time. So let's do that again. Song is on repeat. Once more. Song is on repeat. Excellent. Now I say excellent, you could be having a cup of tea as far as I know, but if you're actually doing this with me, it's excellent. Hey sopranos and upper altos, we're now just going to do the pre-chorus bit for your parts. The bass and the lower altos are doing something very, very slightly different, so they've got that on their videos. So, and now your song is on repeat. This brings me back to punch, punch, chop, chop. So, song is on repeat, and again with me. And now your song is on repeat. Once more. And now your song is on repeat. Now the other harmony parts are going to be singing, well not all the other harmony parts, but the basses and the lowers are going to be singing Dancing On to Your Heartbeat. But you're different because you do, what do? You do is on repeat to your heartbeat. So you are going to do the rock choir move that we did before, and you're going to start on the syllable of Pete. Pete to your heartbeat. Is on repeat to your heartbeat. And again with me. Is on repeat to your heartbeat. So from the top, and now your song, slowly. And now your song is on repeat, is on repeat to your heartbeat. And again. And now your song is on repeat, is on repeat to your heartbeat. Good. Now we all come back together as a choir for the next bit, which is, and when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you've watched the last video that we did, the first video that we did, you'll remember these signs from that, hopefully, because off they go walking away. So remember, little face on this side. The nail of your finger is their head. Don't back away, walk away like that. And please go to the right rather than straight out in front of you. Just gently off to the right. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So again, it's the syllable of pleat where we're going to hit that sign here, which is the sign for sad. It's just a small movement from there to there. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. Once more. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So from the top. And now your song is on repeat, is on repeat to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. Now we've got, so if you want the truth, so the sign for want is here. It's just a little movement again. It's not down to the floor. It's just to here. If you want, and the sign for truth is truth. So if you want the truth again. So if you want the truth. So what's the sign for dance? Sign for repeat. Sign for somebody walking away from you. The sign for want. Sad. Sing, song. Okay, nice and slow then, let's do that from the top. And now your song is on repeat, is on repeat to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, one more time. And now your song is on repeat, is on repeat to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth. Excellent, good. Okay, upper altos. So let's go through your signs then for the parts that you're going to be signing, obviously. We're going to start off with, we're actually doing one line on each verse. And the first line we're doing is a rhapsody for you and me. And you'll like this because it's a song for you and me. And you already know the sign for song. A rhapsody for you and me. So it's punch, punch, you and me. Please try to make sure that when you sign you and me that your thumb is tucked in. This is not the sign for me and you, so you and me. And again with me. A rhapsody for you and me. And the next line that we're going to sign is, was solo singing on my own. And the way we're going to sign this is basically we're gonna say singing by myself. There's many different lovely signs that we could use for this, but please bear in mind that I'm trying to reach hopefully about 35,000 people, and I just want it to look good. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. So we're going to sign with solo singing on my own. So remember the classifiers that we talked about before? Somebody walking away from you, somebody coming back, them following you somewhere. This is the classifier for a person. So myself, on my own, myself we're basically doing. We're doing, I was singing myself on my own, and that's the way it's going to work. So it's basically punch, punch, here, here. Don't make your hand that way. It needs to be, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world, to be perfectly honest, but have the back of your hand facing the audience, this facing you, and it's just a tiny little circle, just touch there. I think Alexa might be about to chirp up. We'll ignore her. We're solo singing on my own. And again with me, we're solo singing on my own. Okay, from there we go into the chorus, so let's just, the pre-chorus rather, so let's just do that together because we know it. And now your song is on my own. Now your song is on repeat, to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete, so if you want the truth, I just want to be. So this is going to come up the choir now, the basses start and then the lower altos, and then us, we're going to do the part of your symphony. So the basses are going to do I, and then one, two. We have got part. Now this means included in something. So like there's a team and you're in there. But timing wise, we're going to come in on the B because it looks right. I just want to be part of your symphony. So we're going to go in there on the B, be part of your, and hold it there, of your, until we get to our instrument part. And our instrument parts are a harp. So if you've not played a harp before, in fact, email me if you've played a harp, if you play the harp. But I'm guessing, because I've not played one before, they kind of hold it and bring it beautifully in. It's probably a little bit more central, I would imagine, but that would look strange. So harp, we're going to come in this way because the lower altos are doing a piano and they're going to come towards us. So the point is that everything kind of comes together. The basses are cellos at the end, the other end, the bookmarks are the sopranos with their beautiful violins, and we here have got a harp, and just do this with your fingers, this is a claw hand shape, and just bring it gently towards you. So I just want to be part of your symphony. And let's just do that part once again. It's this hand shape, and that is slotting inside it. I just want to be part of your symphony. Okay, and then we've got, will you hold me tight and not let go? Nothing's happening. That, the next symphony, nothing is happening. Our next line is like a love song on the radio, and I really love this line because we are simply doing love. Now we already know the sign for song. It's song, and then radio is here. Radio. So you use a claw hand shape, and this claw hand shape is used for things like animal and excited and angry and clouds. Radio, and it's 2 syllables. Very, very often a sign will do the amount of syllables but that the word is. That's not always the case, but it's quite a nice little rule to follow. Radio. And if you come forward first, then it will all look nice. So we're doing love song on the radio. Do that with me. Love song on the radio. Okay, then from radio we go, will you hold me tight? We're not doing anything there, but we are signing and not let go. So guess what we're signing? Don't go away and not let go. So will you hold me tight and not let go? And very often in sign language, your natural body language and your facial expression literally tells 1,000 stories. So if your facial expression is please don't go away, then it sort of brings it to life a little bit more. You don't have to concentrate too much on that, but I'm just saying that we don't want them to go. So will you hold me tight and not let go? Our next line is, and I was running out of luck. And you'll love this line because we are literally going to sign, and I was running out of luck. So I was very, very sad is basically what we're signing. I was running out of luck. So again, there are signs for running out. There's a sign for luck. There's lots of other things, but I just want it to be perfectly so that if a deaf person is actually watching us do this, they can instantly recognize what it is that we're actually signing. So I was running out of luck. I was running out of luck. And the last line, if you like, for the verses that we're signing is a rhapsody for you and me, and it's a repeat. We've already done it. So it's a rhapsody for you and me. Punch, punch, you and me. And then we repeat our pre-chorus and our chorus, and then we get into our ahs. So for the first little bit of we do nothing at the end of that because there is nothing at the end of that. And then the next line, we're all singing Symphony, and we just go into our instruments. So our second Symphony, our third Symphony again, and then and then it goes into the and now, and we become a three-part choir. At this point, the basses are going to come in with a now. Then the lower altos and us are now going to do the now, and then the sopranos are doing the last one. So it looks like this. And now, and now, and now, now your song is on repeat. So we will take that bit and do it slowly together. A little bit laborious, I know, but bear with. So we're starting from the R's. The first, nothing happens here. Symphony. And again, symphony. My singing. And now, and now, and now, and now your song is on repeat. Which key am I in? So there we are. So that's the R bits, and then we just head straight back into an exact repeat of what we've done before. Can you tell that I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm not reading all this from a massive clipboard that I've put just behind? Quite how our amazing choir leaders just know exactly what everybody's doing at one point. I really, really don't know because I have no idea what's going on without my trusty clipboard. Anyway, so that was all the signs. If you think that went a little bit swift, I'm sorry about that. Please just watch that a few times, get your signs sorted. The good news is that I'm now going to sign your part with you, so you can practice with me the entire song.
I've been hearing symphonies.
Before all I heard was silence,
A rhapsody for you and me.
and every melody is timeless.
Life was stringing me along.
Then you came and you cut me loose.
Was solo singing on my own. Now I can't find the key without you. And now your song is on repeat. Is on repeat to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. You want the truth. I just wanna be part of your symphony. 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 Like a And now your song is on repeat. It's on repeat to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. You want the truth. I just wanna be part of your symphony. 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 Like a love song on the radio. Part of your symphony. Symphony. Like a love song on the radio. Hold me tight and not let go.
I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. Life was stringing me along. Then you came and you cut me loose. Was solo singing on my own. Now I can find the key without you. And now your song is on repeat. It's sounding to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. Please hold me tight, symphony. Like a love song on the radio. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Sorry if it's all too much. Every day you're here, I'm healing. And I was running out of love. I never thought I'd find this feeling. I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. And now your song is on repeat. And it's sounding to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony. Like a love song on the radio. Will you hold me tight and not let go? And now your song is on repeat. And it's sounding to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Symphony. Like a love song on the radio. Part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Symphony. Like a love song on the radio. We hold me tight and not let go.
I hope you've enjoyed watching these videos. I've certainly enjoyed doing them. If you want to do some more sign language with me, I actually have an online course called Learn to Sign. It covers British Sign Language, sign-supported English, natural body language, effective communication, and some more sign songs. And all the details are coming up now. Thanks so much, Rockers. Take it easy. Ever fancied learning sign language? Or maybe you're interested in the increasing popularity of people signing to songs.
Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colours of the wind?
Most sign language courses concentrate on teaching people how to pass an exam. This one's different. The tutors are my colleague Suzanne, who is profoundly deaf, and myself, I'm hearing, which means that the information you get from both deaf and hearing people is much easier to understand. We learnt where, and that's probably the easiest questioning word to remember. Where? Because you do it all the time, especially if you've lost something. Where is it? Where? We don't just cover the requirements needed to take the Level 1 BSL exam, although all of the curriculum for that is covered in this course, including mock examples of the exams themselves. Do you have a pet at home?
Yes, I do have pets. I have 2 cats.
But much more than this, we cover the varying ways that deaf people use sign language. There's much more to deaf awareness than meets the eye. Let's look at exciting, excited, and excite. Watch my mouth shape. There is hardly any difference on my mouth. So if you've never heard a language and you can't see the way the language works, then it's really very, very difficult to get those tenses in the right place. And when I say right place, I mean the way that we use them. We have fun. So this wall here looks like this. It looks a bit daft, particularly if you do it with both hands. But most of all, you get a course that covers British Sign Language, sign-supported English, sign song and deaf awareness, and it's delivered in an interesting, informative and understandable way with really excellent tips on how to practice and remember the signs. With sign language, all you need is your head and your hands, so you can practice at any time. Get over the fact that if you're in a doctor's waiting room, people will be watching you. Ignore them, just practice. Age always comes from your nose. And the way I always remembered that is that when you're born, your nose keeps growing. Your nose doesn't actually ever stop growing throughout your life. I think your ears are the same, but certainly your nose. So remember, age and nose, age from the nose. As this course is an online course, you can take it at your own pace. It's designed to be taken over 3, 6 or even 9 months, and when you get to the end of it, you should be somewhere between Level 1 and Level 2. If you did want to go on and take your BSL Level 1 exam, then you would certainly have everything needed to do so quite easily. But if you did want to take your Level 1 exam, then there are 2 boards that you can take it under. One is called Signature and the other one is called IBSL. If you type either of them into a search engine, you'll find them really easily. So why not come and join us right here on my boat and learn to sign? Should we cut there?